Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new, and welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. This week's What's for Dinner video is a collab with my friend Bethany from Budget Bethany. I will put a link to her video and her channel in my description box below. So make sure when y'all are done watching my video that y'all head over and check out hers. So for the first dinner, I'm going to be making these two roasts, and I'm doing two because they are so small. And I'm going to be cooking these in my Instant Pot with some Lipton onion soup mix, a package of brown gravy, and I will be putting potatoes, carrots, and onions on top of the roast. And then I'll be cooking this Knorr beef rice on the side. And the first thing that I do is put the Instant Pot on the saute function and add some olive oil. And then I will saute each side of each roast, and then I will go from there. I also seasoned each side of the roast with onion powder and garlic powder. And I go ahead and get my gravy mixture ready to put on top of the roast. And to begin with, this is just 1 packet of gravy, 1 cup of water, and 1 package of the Lipton onion soup mix. When I get both roast in there after sauteing them, I'm just going to add the gravy mixture right on top. And then I'm going to get my potatoes ready. And I'm just going to dump the carrots right on top of the roast. They have already been washed and cleaned. And then I'm going to get the potatoes and onions put in. I peeled the potatoes, washed them, and then quartered them. And I also just quartered the onion, and I put the other package of the Lipton onion soup mix right on top of the vegetables. And now I'm just going to get the lid on and make sure that it is set to sealing. And I'm going to cook it on high pressure for 45 minutes. This is probably one of the best smells in the entire world. So now that it's finally done, I did fix my son a plate to take to work. He likes ranch all over his. I tried to get him to let me put it on the side since he was going to be heating his plate up, but he said that was just too much work. He didn't care. This is my plate. I also cover mine in ranch, also hot sauce. And if you're not new around here, you know that I eat pickles with absolutely everything. So I got me a big glass of sweet tea and some of the beef rice on the side as well. And yeah, that was our dinner for this night. It was so good. This is the very best comfort meal ever. And you can't go wrong with it. I don't know anybody who doesn't love it. So it's always a win. We stayed at the lake with family over the weekend. And this is a gigantic catfish that my 14-year-old son caught. It was actually his first fish, so he was extremely excited about that. And I had got some steak kabobs from Sam's, and he wanted that for dinner, so I grilled those. And I served it with a quick 90-second Uncle Ben's jasmine rice. And that was it. Simple, quick, and obviously very good. On the next night, I also cooked steak because if my 14-year-old son could have anything every single day, it would be steak in some way, shape, or form. So I'm just going to season these steaks with a little bit of dill sauce, some onion powder, and garlic powder, and I will be putting these on the gas grill. I also whipped together a quick rotel dip that night for anybody who wanted it. That's just a small amount of ground beef one of the smallest blocks of the Velveeta cheese, and 1 can of Rotel tomatoes. Now, I put these steaks on the grill next door at my cousin's house, and my sister also threw some chicken on the grill for meal prep for herself and a steak for herself. So that's why there's so much extra than the 2 steaks that I showed you. But these were so good. My son prefers his medium to medium rare, so it doesn't take long to cook them at all. And I like mine the same way, so that's easy. And I made some Brussels sprouts in the air fryer for the first time, and I seasoned them with a Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning. I don't recommend. Apparently, I do not like Brussels sprouts, and I didn't know that. So, yeah, I could not eat these, but I did try, and I guess that's all you can do. I love onion on the side with my steak, so I sauteed some onion and a little bit of butter. These turned out perfect. I did let them sit for the couple of minutes that it took for me to saute the onions, and they were perfect. Absolutely perfect. And now I'm just putting my plate together. I do put Heinz 57 all over my steak. My son prefers A1 or nothing at all. And I just had a side of the grilled onions and butter. I did end up adding some minced garlic to my onions. And yeah, that was dinner on that night. And on the next night, me and my sister cooked at my mama's house. I made some old-fashioned macaroni and tomato, and my sister cooked the pintos all day. She fried potatoes and made the cornbread. I made some homemade slaw, and then I served mine with some onion and pickled jalapeno, my favorite. And on the next night, I am making a new deviled egg pasta salad and some extra crispy shake and bake chicken. This pasta salad that I'm making, I will put a link to the picture that I have for the recipe. That's all I have. And I am halving the recipe because there's just not enough people in my house that will even try this, much less eat it. But I will have that link in my description box for that salad. Now, for the shake and bake chicken, that is self-explanatory. You just put a pouch of the shake and bake into one of the little plastic bags and add your chicken. I'm cooking it in the air fryer. I cook 2 pieces at a time, and I do it on 380 for 10 minutes. Take it out, flip it, and I do it for another 10 minutes on 380. These chicken have never been frozen, so of course your timing may be different if your chicken is frozen or has been thawed out, but these I bought on this day, so they were pretty fresh. I didn't have to worry about that. While I wait on the chicken to cook, I'm going to go ahead and get the green onions, and I call it purple onion, but it's technically a red onion for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and get the green onion and the purple onion chopped up. That is going to go into the pasta salad, and I would say that if I was going to change anything that I did to this pasta salad, it would definitely be to use less of the purple onion and to mince it a lot finer because it was very strong. Very, very strong. Also, I said I was halving this recipe, and I do, But I forgot that I was halving this recipe when I was doing the mayo. So I did end up adding the full amount of mayo, but everything else I did half of the recipe. And it was still edible. It was fine. But you could definitely tell that there was just a little bit too much mayo. So don't be like me. Follow directions. But it was very good. Next time, also, I will add some diced pickles. But that's just me. Y'all know how I feel about pickles. It could definitely use some. So the recipe is mayo, Dijon mustard, vinegar, salt, purple onion, green onion, the deviled eggs, and the pasta. Like I said, I will have a link to that listed in my description box. It's just a random picture that I found, and I cannot for the life of me remember whose page I saw it on. I'm pretty sure it was from Facebook, somebody that I know personally, so I can't really credit anybody because I don't remember. Now here I'm just flipping the chicken, and I'm going to put it back in for another 10 minutes at 380. And my pasta's done. I have rinsed it with cold water. And another thing I will do different next time is make it about 20 to 30 minutes before I even start the chicken, because it wasn't necessarily really cold. It only got to stay in the refrigerator 5 or 10 minutes while I was waiting on the last of the chicken to get done. So I will do that next time. And I just boiled my 3 eggs with my pasta. Makes it so much easier than doing it separate. And I boiled those for about 13 minutes. And that's it. I do give it a taste test, and it needed more salt. So I just added more salt, mixed it up, and put it in the refrigerator. I have a lot of people in the comments sometimes ask me, where's the black pepper? Where's the black pepper? I do not use black pepper. That's okay. And I have been on a salad kick lately. I got me a huge bag of lettuce today at Sam's Club because I don't know why. I don't normally eat them, but I've been wanting them a lot lately. So this is just some iceberg lettuce with some ranch and shredded cheese. And I am going to get as many olives out of this jar as I possibly can. And then I'm going to add some Olive Garden croutons as well. And then my chicken and the pasta salad. We love this chicken so much. Every year for my kids' birthdays, I always cook a favorite meal of theirs. My mama always has. She still to this day cooks me a huge pot of chicken stew for my birthday, and I will be 40 this year. On the night that I cooked this, my 19-year-old asked me if I could please change his birthday dinner from barbecue chicken to this chicken and leave his sides the same. That's how much he loved this chicken. And I said, yes, of course I can. But that is going to wrap up this week's What's for Dinner video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm glad to be back. I haven't posted in a while, but I will be very consistent from now on. Y'all make sure to go over and check out Bethany's channel and her What's for Dinner video and let her know I sent you. I'll see y'all in the next one.